It's Friday, of course. You know what that means. We got new content in MLB The Show 24 Diamond Dynasty. We have a lot to go over today, so let's get into it. As always with content updates, the first thing that we do is we look at the calendar and we discuss the future content and the content that came out today. So today, we have Drop 4 for season awards for Season 1. We have our first Lightning player being Bobby Witt Jr. Gotta say, that red Lightning looks sick. That is really, really cool. We obviously have some Tops Now cards and other cards from the packs in the store. We have a new Pipeline pack. We have a free Captain pack, a new Headliner pack, of course. And I think that's it for the content today. I might be forgetting something. But looking forward, we have a new Conquest map on the 23rd on Tuesday. We have a lot a week from today on Friday the 26th. So we have a first roster attribute update. So we have the first roster update. I'm going to be giving you guys my investment video very soon. So be on the lookout for that. It's one of my most highly requested videos, my most popular videos every year. So I'm really excited to get started on that. We have a new mini season. We have a new The Show Classics program. So that's cool that we're getting a program finally for some free cards. And then we get a new event and a ranked program update. So starting off with the season awards drop, we have drop 4. And if we go down to the season awards collection, if you collect all 4 of the final cards in the programs, you will be getting the first Lightning card, being Bobby Witt Jr., 95 overall, shortstop card, can play third base, 113, 90, 84, 96 across the board hitting wise. Division is 65. I don't remember what it is for the Buxton boost. If it's 65 on the dot, then that's sick. If not, then it's whatever. 84 clutch, you would like that to be a little higher. Defensively, he's pretty good, and speed, he's elite. This is a pretty solid free card that you can get by just playing the game. I don't really have any complaints. Yeah, he could be a little better offensively, but, this card is completely free and super easy to get. Now for the Drop 4 program, the final card is this 93 overall Spencer Steer from the Reds. Left fielder who can play first, second, third, and short with bronze defense, especially at those secondary positions. He has 65, so it's going to go down to 60, so he just barely makes bronze. He has a decent arm, so he's not going to be terrible at third base or in left field. Speed is good too, 72, 69, 77, that's pretty good. And hitting wise, he's a pretty solid card, 110, 85, 88, 86 with 99 discipline and 108 clutch, which helps him versus lefties. This is a nice 93 overall card. Now running through these Tops Now cards, we have a 90 overall Colton Cowser from the Orioles. He has high contact versus righties. Everything else is kind of just like meh, besides the clutch. 81 power versus righties, meets the threshold. Good defensively with 88 fielding and 85 reaction, but he doesn't have a strong arm, and he's pretty solid on the base pass. We have Tyler J, a lefty reliever. Okay, this is a good card. Lefty reliever that's completely free to get. Sinker, cutter, four-seam, slurve, slider. That's a great pitch mix. The per nines are great at 102 and 89. Maybe a little higher on the case per nine would be helpful. Pitching clutch at 90. Also, maybe a little higher would be helpful. But right now is good enough. Obviously I see that velocity. He doesn't throw very hard. But he has good per nines. He has a good pitch mix. The control is good. The break is not that good. The velocity and the break hurts this card. He has 43 stamina though too. Typically relievers don't have a lot of stamina. So this is a nice free lefty reliever. We have a Lawrence Butler from the Oakland Athletics. This is primarily going to be a bench bat versus righties for me, at least. If I would even use him, I probably won't. But 112, 108 versus righties with 117 clutch. That's very good against righties. Lefties, not good. 67, 76. The clutch does help him out, but I wouldn't really want to risk having him face a lefty pitcher with those stats. Defensively, also not the best. This card seems like a really good pinch hitter versus righties. And then we have a Yariel Rodriguez from the Blue Jays, starting pitcher. Four-seam slider, splitter, slur, sinker. That's a gross pitch mix. Control is not good. Break is pretty solid, nothing special. The 85 hits per nine. You'd like that to be a little higher, same with the pitching clutch, but it's good enough. It's serviceable. The case per nine helps this card out a lot. Low stamina, though, for a starter. Only 70 stamina for a starting pitcher is a little low. Now moving to the show shop, we have a free hitter or pitcher captain pack. So basically what this is going to do is you're going to get a free captain pack So if we go to like the XP reward path, you remember those captains that you might not even be there yet, but so basically you get a free one. So you choose between the hitter and the pitcher captain. You don't get both packs. You choose between one of the packs and then you choose one of them completely for free. So that's pretty cool to see. I'm gonna have to think long and hard who I want. I already have 2 lefty relievers. That's who I picked out of the pitching captain packs. I picked Matzik and Taylor Rogers, wherever he is. I don't know where he is, but regardless, think long and hard for these picks because these are good cards, and you're going to be using these at the beginning of each season too. We of course also got a season awards pack in the show shop, and real quick, I don't think they had it in the program. I just want to double check. Yeah, still no way to get this pack besides just buying it in the store. It's unfortunate. I hope that they fix this for the next season awards program, especially because these guys are higher overalls than the guys in the program. But regardless, Ellie De La Cruz, 94 overall, switch hitter, really good against righties, against lefties, and not the best clutch. You know, he has maxed out speed, which is great, and maxed out arm strength, and is a switch hitter, but you know, not very good against lefties. We have Mason Miller, 4-seam slider, circle change. This is a good card. 99 hits per 9, 120 Ks per 9, 105 clutch. Does he have outlier? He does have outlier in the 4-seam. This is a very good reliever card. One of the best in the game, I would say. He would easily be my pick out of this pack, even though you can't choose. But then moving on to the Tops Now cards, we have a 91 overall Tyler Glasnow, 4-seam slider, 12-6 sinker. So interesting. They typically give him the Joe Random pitch mix, which those of you who don't know, is just a fastball, slider, a curveball, and a changeup. But no changeup, but they gave him a sinker. I think that makes this card a little better. But ideally, you know, this card is pretty solid. Does not have outlier, but he is 99 velo. He is pretty solid per 9s. Pitching clutch is a little low. Control is really good, and the break is really good. We have a 91 Shea Langoliers catcher card who destroys righties and is good enough against lefties, kind of. I mean, and the clutch helps him out too, being 96. That 116 power versus righties is just really good, though. And the 97 arm strength helps you out behind the plate. He's not good defensively, though. And, you know, he actually has solid speed for a catcher. And then, is there anyone else? Yeah, there's this last card, Austin Martin, 91 overall. From the Twins, can play center field, second, third, short, left, and right. So defensive flexibility is really good with this card. You know, he's going to be silver defense and center. He's going to be bronze everywhere else, but he also has good speed, so he's going to be good in the outfield. And he has high contact and clutch. Power is okay. You know, not a bad card. We also got a new pipeline pack. Again, only having these cards in packs is kind of annoying. I hope they find another place to put these cards. But we have 94s for the rare tier. We have Chase De Lauder. I don't know how to say that name. But regardless, very good against righties, okay against lefties with 90 clutch. Really good defensively, good speed as well. This is a solid outfielding option. We have Jackson Jobe from the Tigers, starting pitcher. 4-seam slur, circle change cutter, 2-seam. That's a great pitch mix. Maxed out velo and break. Per 9s are in the 90s, so is the clutch. Not one thing this card lacks, the control and the break is really good. Has outlier in the 4-seam. This is a really good starting pitcher card. Kobe Mayo, third base. Really high power, 108, 96. Contact is a little lower, 84, 76. But the clutch helps him out with 93. Defensively, he's not going to be terrible. He'll be silver, but that arm strength is really what helps him out at third base. We have Yanquiel Fernandez. Is that how you say it? If I didn't pronounce that correctly, I'm sorry. But starting out the 91s in the base tier, high power, 96, 92, lower contact, 77, 81, with 80 clutch. Also really strong arm and good defensively in the outfield. We have Kevin Alcantara from the Cubs, right fielder, very good against lefties, 90, 96, 76, 80 versus righties is a little lower. 78 clutch also hurts him. Defensively is very good with good speed as well. And then we have three more cards. Wow, we have a lot of 91s. So we have Joseph Ortiz from the Brewers, high contact, low power, decent clutch, really good defensively, 94 fielding with 96 reaction is very good. Second, third, and short, he'll be diamond in those positions. Sebastian Walcott from the Texas Rangers, high power in the 90s, the clutch in the contact is in the 70s, arm strength is very strong, defensively really, really good with really good speed, can play short, third, and right. He'll be good in right too with that great arm. And then the last card we have is Dylan Lesko out of this pipeline pack. 4-seam, circle change 12-6 2-seam. That pitch mix automatically ruins this card. Nothing too special anyway. Control and break are both pretty solid. Then we also got a new headliner. We have another pipeline card, another Cubs pipeline card. Cade Horton, starting pitcher. 4-seam slider, sinker, 12-6 circle change. So pretty solid pitch mix. Per nines are there. 100 hits per nine is great. Pitching clutch is 90, so that's pretty good. Velocity is there. Stamina is there. Control and break are both pretty much there. This is a great starting pitcher card. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I've been your host, Nick from Vans Gaming, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.